Typical students in the program are somewhere in early to mid-career, and they're looking for advancement in whatever position that they're working in. I think that this is a perfect cross-section of what you would see in the classroom, and probably about an average class size. So this is, as you look around the room, this is about what you can expect. Okay. Our students have done very well upon graduation, especially in Ontario. We currently have 3 presidents of colleges that are graduates of our program, Centennial College and Bullard, Pat Lang, which is in Confederation, and I'm forgetting one, but there's another one. And also many, many vice presidents, deans, and a lot of faculty members still. We've had over 1,200 graduates, and I would be willing to wager if we went through the faculty and staff here, I'm sure there's a few CMU graduates that are here, I'm sure. So how we deliver our programs is what's called a cohort format. Okay? Cohort means that you go through the same courses with the same roughly 20 students, right? 15 to 25 is where we try and fall. And it's interesting because by about the 3rd class, it's the professor that feels like the outsider, right? You guys will all get to know each other very well as time goes on. The classes are delivered in 8-week terms, okay? So we do 6 8-week terms a year. During those 8 weeks, we deliver class on 3 weekends. We go Friday from 6 to 10 and Saturday from 8 to 5. So how a typical class would work is you would come in the first weekend of class. You would have received your syllabus and your textbooks prior to that first class. So you come in and then you go from Friday night 6 to 10, Saturday 8 to 5, and then you'd have 2 weeks off roughly, and then you'd have another class, and then 2 weeks off, 1 more class, and then you finish that course. All right? And then at the end of that last class on Saturday, you receive your syllabus and your textbooks for the next class, and then you start the process over again. Okay? The concept was what we found is that students performed better when they were focusing on 1 learning objective at a time instead of taking 2 classes over a 16-week period. So they really want you focusing on 1 specific topic or concept as things go through. I should also mention that this degree program was specifically created for the Ontario system. We don't offer it anywhere else in the United States. All of the concentration courses were developed for Ontario. 75% of your instructors that will be here are in the Ontario system in some capacity. You'll have about 25% that come from CMU's main campus that teach some of the core courses, in educational psychology and curriculum design and advanced technology in the classroom, those type of courses. But all of the community college related, all of the Ontario related courses will be taught by professors that have been working in the system for an extended period of time. Also, all of our professors have PhDs. Many of our students actually who graduate from this program go on to OISE's PhD program through U of T. And it will qualify you for the minimum requirements that you need in order to get entry into that program, if you decide to so choose to take that next step. Here are the current locations where we offer programs right now, just to give you an idea. Of the 24 colleges, at some point in time, we've offered this program at 18 of them. So this is one of the ones that we have not. The reason that we are thinking of offering it at SC4 in Port Huron is because in order to gain licensure here, it's like a renewal process. So it would be a 2, maybe 3-year process in order, if we started today, in order to get licensure to offer it here. So when speaking with Shelley and some of the other administrators here at Lambton, they said that it would be best for them and for you, if you, or most people I should say, if we could start sooner in the way, luckily, since we're right on the border, we can get around that because, and we have a great relationship with the faculty and staff at SC4, and they've been more than welcome and said, we'd love to have them come over. They can use our facilities. It's, whatever they need, we're here to help them. So, and really, what this means, if nothing else, is that no matter where you are in your program, you can always finish. We'll always be offering classes somewhere. And there's this weird commitment that CMU makes to all of its students, and I shouldn't say it's weird, but if you start the program, we'll make sure that we finish it, okay? So even if you get transferred, so let's say you're working here for, you go to 3 classes and get transferred to Australia. We'll do individual tutorials for you to make sure that you finish the program. It's a commitment that CMU makes, and once you start the program, we'll make sure to teach it out. And that conversely means if we get down to 5 students or less, we'll make sure to teach out that program instead of dropping it, okay? And that's one of those things that CMU wants to make sure that their students do. And you can always make up classes in other locations.